It's our mission to multiply life-changing discipleship experiences. We're a small startup, a mustard seed, but God's given us a big dream. We want to resource Christ-centered organizations and churches to help them raise up a generation of Christ-centered influencers, both here in Pierce County and around the world. And to that end, we've been creating and fine-tuning the Kingdom Story menu. Our first offering is God's Bigger Story Seminar. Participants experience the Bible as a coherent and beautiful story, which becomes a lifetime foundation for their faith and service in the world. From there, we offer 3 different versions of a 30-lesson, 9-month participatory experience. In our Storyline version, we offer small groups of all ages and maturity an opportunity to meet 40 to 60 minutes a week without required outside work and help them get a deeper sense of the unity and the story of the Bible. In our mid-level discipleship version, participants usually meet an hour, hour and a half, and they commit to outside work as well as to some level of mentoring and service in the community. And lastly, our servant leader version is primarily at this point for interns in our Leadership Institute that we began this fall. We currently have 5 interns from 4 churches, and each are committing to 14 to 40 hours a week of study in class, mentoring, and serving in a relational ministry. Add in practical skills and challenging perspectives, and the Leadership Institute becomes truly a life-changing discipleship experience.
I think the greatest part of this interaction between us is seeing God work in her life. As she's allowed me to see what God is teaching her, what God is doing in her heart and in her marriage. And it's just awesome to see how God really teaches us differently and He meets us where we are, and how God is using this kingdom story to affect our lives differently, but both powerfully.
God has given us the privilege of teaching the kingdom story in 5 cities with 10 teachers and in 15 places around the world. Our dream is to have 20 participants from 10 different organizations in the Leadership Institute next year. Through our ministry menu and the seminary class that I teach, we're hoping to expand its influence both here locally and around the world. May God continue to give us favor in multiplying life-changing discipleship experiences for the sake of His greater kingdom story. Thanks to all of you who have believed in us and helped this mustard seed grow.
Like the beginning, a renewed beginning for how to really use the Bible as a guide, and not just as a textbook, a rule book, but a guide, a connection to God.
And when we look at the big picture of the Bible, and we look at it in story form, I feel like we're able to look at the Bible in ways that are not overwhelming.